Hey, manifestors, it's your girl Nadia here on November 7th, 2022. It is the first day of our cleanse and detox and our 369 manifestation that we're doing this month. Um, I always do this every month. The very first week of the month, that is a full month, a full week of the month. Like say for instance, last week was the Monday was the 31st, which was the end of October. So no, not that month, but the first full week of the month, we do 3 days of detox, cleansing, getting our minds, getting our spirits clear to have divine guidance and clarity, and knowledge from the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Because once God downloads to us, once He's leading us and guiding us, we know that we can't go wrong. Okay, and also the healthy eating, just eating the fruit and veggies, drinking plenty of water, which are things we should do anyway. But the more we do it in a collective with me and your homegirl or whoever, it's kind of like the strength of us doing it together, because there's a few other people that's doing it with you, so there's a little strength in that. Okay, but yeah, and it's also because I, just like God is, I'm concerned about you, physically, spiritually, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? We are multi-dimensional people. We are spirit, we are physical, we're emotional, we're this, we're that. So when we take care of our, which we're taking care of our spiritual side by meditating for at least 15 minutes and talking to God. But when we're just kind of withdrawing from all of the fried chicken and the hamburgers and the hot and the french fries. I don't know, french fries, y'all might be still eat french fries, so that is a it's a vegetable. But so let me not add the french fries. But all the fried stuff, all the greasy stuff, all the sweet stuff, we're taking a few days away from that. Our bodies are like, thank you, you're actually flushing out some of the toxins. You're actually giving your body a chance to recuperate and recover and release some of the stuff that we've been building up inside of ourselves when we're not eating healthy and not conscious because of what we're eating. Because let me tell you, sometimes right after these 3 day detox and cleanses, I'm like, where are the hot wings? Where are the garlic parmesan wings? You know what I'm saying? So I know. And you guys, if my energy seems a little like here and not up here like it usually is, I treated myself today, and I encourage you to do the same. I went and got my nails done. It was time for that. I had already broke 2 nails, but then I also went and had a massage. My family's kind of going through a lot. It's just I needed that, and so you need it too. And for those of you who have good intentions and pure intentions, pray for my family. We lost my nephew, age 23, to violent crime in Jacksonville, Florida. So please send your love, your light, your good, positive, godly energy toward us and anybody else. Y'all can keep y'all prayers. Them things gonna fall down to the ground anyway if it's negative. But yes, so we're thankful for everybody who has pure hearts and concern for sending that out. My sister Erica, and my niece Talia, I'm thinking about you guys every single day. I talk to y'all this, sent y'all a text message this morning and everything. But we're it's a part of life. We're going through it. We're gonna be fine, but just keep us in your thoughts and prayers. Um, but yes, so I think like I said, with the 369, so we're doing the cleansing, we've been doing that. It's not just, so if you want to join us, want to know what we're doing, it's not just about eating fruits and veggies. It's also about meditating, clearing your mind, talking to God. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to listen. And like I said, when you're getting ready to go into meditation mode, sometimes you have to start off with prayer when you're new to this, because just to be able to quiet your mind immediately is, it's a little challenging. So that's why I always, because even for me sometimes, I'm like, I'm going to sit down and meditate, and then I'm thinking about, did I turn the stove off? You know what? Or who is that backing up out the door? Or who's that blowing the horn? Or now the dog needs to be taken out. All kind of foolishness start coming up in your mind, right? So it's just good to just kind of center yourself and just sort, God, I thank you that I am now focused, and I allow you, I give you full permission to speak to me now. You just start talking to God in that light, voice where you're inviting God, I invite you in to speak to me now. God, I invite you in to clear my mind of all distracting thoughts now so I can hear from you. And you just keep saying it, keep saying it. And then now you're in meditation mode and your 15 minutes is up. It only takes a good 15 minutes per day. You know what I'm saying? But my more advanced people, don't y'all get stuck on that 15 minutes. Y'all keep going until spirit say, get up, girl. You know what I'm saying? But yes, and this is a perfect time because it's like a full moon. It's so beautiful. I saw the moon tonight and I looked, I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. You know, with the time going back is now darker earlier, so it was very easy for me to see it. But yes, this is a great time for manifestation, so it's a great time that we're doing this. And for those of you who also want to know more about 369 manifestation, you can Google it. But basically what you're doing is you're honing in on those. Y'all, I just said I just came from the massage, I'm still there. But Lord, remember mind back to my body. But 369. So hone in. That's what I was saying. Hone in on those things that you really are looking for God to move on. It is the holiday time now. Some of us want to have our finances, and sometimes it's kind of feels like, hey, I'm trying to do this, and now I'm tired, I'm blew out, now I need a battery, now I need to start, all those types of things. So, first of all, one of the things while you're during your meditation, start moving all those blocks and those distractions out of the way. All this little foolishness that, sometimes people chaotic, sending chaos and distractions your way. Remove those just in your prayer. Just ask God to remove all distractions and obstacles to you having a great end of the year, number one. Okay. And number two, you're honing in those things that you really need. So you will write out those requests as if you're just thanking God for them. You're not asking over and over and over and over again, because it's the asking it is given. Okay, asking you shall receive. So you ain't got to ask each time. Okay, so what you're doing is, okay, say for instance you're wanting a promotion on your job, or you're coming up for annual reviews, and it's time for them to determine if you're going to get a raise or promotion or bonuses. Even, it's Christmas. Some jobs have Christmas bonuses, and they're based on how well you've been doing that year. So you might write out your affirmation or your petition, your request, your prayer, whatever you want to call it, as this: God, I thank you that I get a great review from my manager this year, and that I will be awarded the maximum bonus for my wonderful job performance. You know what I'm saying? What I have found for me, that even sometimes when I'm doing this, I will be writing it, but I will refine my my statements. I might have started out with, God, I thank you that I get this promotion on the job, or I get this bonus. But then I'll find myself being a little bit more specific. God, I thank you that I get a exceeds expectations on my annual review, and that I will get like I said, the maximum amount of bonus. You know what I'm saying, this year. So that's just an example of how you might have started with just, God, I thank you for the bonus. Now you're being more specific. So that's when you're knowing that you're tapped in, because God will start giving you even better ways to write your request. Okay. But in the morning, you're gonna whatever, if you're work overnight and you're nighttime is your morning like everybody else, then whenever, so your first round is you're writing that request 3 times. Okay. The next time, which is in the midday, whenever midday is for you, and don't get caught up on, I didn't do it at 12 o'clock, I didn't do it at 1 o'clock. Okay, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? You were driving, you was in a meeting at work, you know what I'm saying? You was eating lunch with your friends. Okay. But as soon as you remember, do it. So if you do it at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, just do it. You know what I'm saying? And then again, before you go to bed that night, make sure you do it 9 times. So it's 3 times in the morning. We're going to add 3 more, 6 times in the midday, and 9 times at night. Then the next day, you're going to get up and do this all over again. Each time you're writing this, I want you visualizing yourself getting that you're asking for. Even if it is, God, I thank you that this last chemo that I take will be so effective that my white blood cells, wherever they need to be, are within normal limits, and the cancer will be gone. Or whatever. So you can be specific like that, okay? Then just if you need some input, just DM me, girl. DM me, my guy, I got you, okay? But I'm telling y'all bear with me, because I'm telling y'all, that massage put me in there. Some of y'all, when y'all smoke, y'all be where I am right now. And I ain't had to smoke. All I had to do was get a good massage. I am in a zone, okay? But yeah, so 369, visualizing it, even within yourself as you're visualizing, seeing what it feels like to actually be there. You know what I'm saying? See what it feels like if you need the money to get a car repaired, or you're asking for a down payment on a new car, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then imagine yourself having it, and see yourself at the dealership dropping that money on that car, or see yourself getting that car repaired, and what that's gonna feel like when you driving again. You know what I'm saying? So be specific, and then I like to tell people, if you're asking for a job, be specific. Don't just be like, God, thank you for a job. God, I thank you for a job wherein I can grow and learn, where I can make a reasonable wage of at least such and such, you just think about where you're working at now and what you don't like, or the last job you had that you didn't like. Right, the opposite. I want a manager or a supervisor that is respectful and mindful of people with children or whatever, and is understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I work in an environment where people are a team, and there's no little I's, no big U's, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just whatever, just be specific. All right. So that's that. So that's where the 3 in the first round, 6 in the midday round, and 9 before you go to bed, or however you do it based on your work schedule. Okay. And you do it again the next day. We're doing it for 3 days together. However, if there's something that you really need, it's best honestly to do this one for like 30 days, like I said before. But do know that when you ask, things start moving, and you start writing, things start moving. So if you're asking for, God, I thank you that, I get more clients, I get more customers to my business, I get more people into my hair salon, whatever it is, that once you ask, things start moving. You may not see it moving, but things start moving. And you may not see by the end of 3 days an increase of 10 people per week, but you will start seeing, because of your action, that, hey, I'm in a better attitude and a better mind space by doing this. Now I'm passing out more business cards, and likely to get more clients. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm being more proactive. Okay. So when you're on that high vibe, new ideas can come. You can become more creative, and you can see the results, even in small steps. Like I said, you might not have the final result, but in this time frame, you can expect to start seeing some movement, because you'll be on that vibe to make some movement. You'll be on inspired action from God. Okay. Whereas he may tell you to Google something, look at something, whatever, call somebody to ask them something. They have the answer that you need to get you where you need to go. All right. So I just want to clarify what we're doing, in case anybody, wants to join and don't know what 369 is, and all of that. Google it, or just hit me up. I got you. So Spirit, today, I'm asking for the collective of people that are here with me. Give us something to help us through today, the first day of this detox and 369 manifestation. Is there something you want us to hear? I know they're busy meditating and busy writing out their 369s, but we're going to make this short and sweet tonight. In the name of the Father. Whoa! And look at her. Y'all hold on and bear with me. The whole deck just hit the floor. Well, not the whole deck, but most of it did. All right, let me get this back in order. I need to wake up, honey. I need to wake up. All right, Spirit, give me, okay, this right here. Okay, you just flipping over and out. You just going with 3, though. All right, so pass No, I said I was reading reversal. So, okay. The first card says entanglement. So an entanglement is upside down, and like I told you before, I'm reading them upside down. So maybe some of us are coming out of situations that had us entangled. So do not think when it says entanglement, let the whole idea of just it being what's the name, August Alsina and Jada Pinkett is not that. Okay, some of y'all it might be. Okay, but entanglement is upside down. You're not in any entanglements. You're not in that confused state. You know what I'm saying? Entanglements can be more of like just a whole lot of stuff going on and you feeling confused and don't know which way to go because it's just too much going on. Okay, but entanglement is reversed, so that sounds like that most of us are not in situations where we're feeling too confused and entangled anymore, or we reverse entanglement. Spirit, what you trying to tell me? The Spirit, I ask you. You know, that's the part of the problem because I don't think I prayed. So in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, God, I thank you for this day. And I thank you for downloading your words, your thoughts, your energy to me now, oh God. I give you full permission to speak to me, to speak through me with a special word just for the people here today. I thank you that you keep us covered and shielded from all hurt, harm, and danger. We ask that your divine white light covers us, heals us, makes us feel this warm, loving presence, which is you, God. We thank you now. Amen. So that's one of the problems. Okay. So entanglement upside down, entanglement in reverse. Or maybe somebody, maybe it ain't you that was in entanglement, but somebody you were dealing with is entangled. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. But either way, then under here, the next one says open heart. This is about to turn into okay. So and somebody is upside down again. So somebody don't have their heart open. So maybe this is turning into a little love something, y'all. It is turning into a little love something. All right, Spirit. So in the recent past, somebody may have tried to put you in an entanglement and you refuse to be in it, okay? Because it's in the reverse. So if anybody has some kind of love situations, or maybe not even love, maybe it's some friendship situations or work situations where people try to get you in entanglements, but you refuse to go because you're smart now. Your light bulb is on and you refuse to be entangled in bullshit. Okay. So Spirit, come on and download it to me. So stay out of the entanglements and don't get yourself in them because you are smart enough, you are wise enough. God is speaking to you strong enough. You have been doing this long enough to hear God's voice and to have discernment. So when people are trying to get you into entanglements, whether it's family dynamics, where there's a whole bunch of bullshit going on about this situation, about that situation, and people are trying to pull you in on your job, they're trying to pull you in, exes trying to pull you in, your sister trying to pull, your cousin trying to pull you in, your old co-worker, your neighbor want to tell you about this neighbor over down the street who already got their Christmas lights up and won't take their Halloween directions down, whatever. They want to pick up that phone and call you and talk about everybody else's business. Don't you, whatever it is, let this stay in the reverse. Don't get yourself entangled. And it looks like you've been doing good because in the recent past, this is what it looked like. Like some entanglement opportunities came to you, whether it be that ex, whether it be some new person that you know ain't hitting on nothing because they got a girlfriend and a wife, but they trying to hit on you, you know, or she got a husband and a side piece and she trying to hit on you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, whether it's intimate or whether it is just on some everyday stuff, be careful. You've been doing good. Don't you let nobody pull you back into no entanglements. Okay? Not after you done came out of it. So I don't care if it's job, whatever now. I'm telling y'all, whatever it is now, don't go back to any entanglement. Stay clear of drama. Okay? You know it. You know the signs. Spirit got me here for a reason. You know the signs. Don't get yourself entangled in it. It ain't nothing but some trouble, boo. Stay out of the foolishness. You know it's foolishness. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't follow that dark light. Well, that's not a dark light, whatever. Don't follow that darkness down that tunnel. You know what I'm saying? I want to say follow the light, Carol Ann. Y'all remember that movie? I don't even know what it was. Jesus, I can't think of it. But anyway, yeah, don't do it, y'all. And then because these people's hearts ain't even open right now. In the past, they tried to put you in some bullshit, and right now this is entanglement. It's upside down. See, entanglement. Open heart is upside down. Open heart. Their hearts are not open. They ain't made no changes. That's what Spirit is saying. They ain't made no changes. So now they coming back for more. They coming back asking for this. They coming back asking for that. They coming back trying to get you to go back to that job. They coming back trying to get you to get back into that entanglement with them. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 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 and yes. And I'm just gonna put it like this. Even if it is an ex or whatever, it might have been good. All right, the sex might have been good, but it ain't working because their heart is still not open. They still the same person. Okay, that old boss or whatever that's trying to not get you, just know, keep it. Their heart ain't changed. You got to know the heart of a person. That's why it's so good to meditate, because then you can pick up on the energy of people. Their heart hasn't changed. Spirit is saying their heart hasn't changed. They ain't opened their heart. They ain't made no changes. You know what I'm saying? So don't get your, Lord have mercy. If you go back, it's just gonna be worse. I'm just here, dang. I am just a messenger, okay? And I just want y'all to know, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go back. Don't go back. Okay. And the final card, because there's light at the end of the tunnel. Now, this is the only one that's upright. Light at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. If you keep pushing, I said don't follow darkness down. Y'all know what I ain't read it, but I had just said don't follow darkness out that tunnel. And then I said I want to say, Carol Ann, whatever. Follow the light, Carol Ann. Follow the light, Carol Ann, not the darkness. Carol Ann, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep going. You're going to get there. Okay? Don't follow darkness because this is just going to keep being darkness. But follow the light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Everything that you want is going to be there. Don't become too hasty because you remember this. This is familiar to you. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean that this has to be your now. It's just familiar. God is trying to push you away from that because it's not serving you. It's not going to help you come to who he truly has you designed to be. Okay? So don't go backwards in your life, getting back in foolishness to people who ain't changed, to people who haven't opened their heart, who haven't learned the lessons. You've been doing the work. They ain't been doing no damn work. They still the same people. Heart is not open. Heart ain't changed. They just coming in putting on some faking and fronting for you temporarily. And then you're going to get back in that situation and you're going to be hurting in the end because you done messed up something that you were working on. You already was working on something. Now they done pulled you back over here. Now you done lost this. You done lost that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how you might have been left a relationship and you know it wasn't no good for you. Then you moved on and you start doing well. And then, this person basically see you doing well. So now they calling you and they texting you. And now they want to come back home and they want to make a happy home with you. And now here you go putting up your stuff and put your stuff in storage or whatever, or bagging up your stuff and packing up your stuff and moving in there with them. And then here it is 6 months later, and they actually 2-3 months later, they're back to being themselves. And 6 months later, you are packing your shit and getting out. Now you done lost your apartment, you done lost your this and your that. I'm telling you, this is what this is saying. Don't you go back to no foolishness. And even if it's not even just love, I'm telling you, even if it's a career, even if it's a family situation, you know your family, you know how they act, you know how they carry on. Okay, light is at the end of the tunnel if you keep going. But if you don't follow this tunnel, you're gonna wind up over here back in darkness, having to start over again and again and again. You almost there. You doing this without the entanglement. You doing this without the confusion of the family. You're doing this without the confusion of the ex. You're doing this without the confusion of the old co-workers. You're doing all right without, you've been doing just fine, doing your part and going home. Don't start going back out with them folks after work and listening to them talk about everybody, including you when you ain't around. Okay, because there's some toxic work environments. Like, how they like to keep mess going on that job. Everybody talking about everybody. Okay, as soon as if you can sit there and hear them talk about Joanne and John and Jenny and Jennifer and Judy and all that there, they can talk about everybody. When you sitting right there, soon as you leave, they're talking about you. Because these people, their heart is not of God. Their heart is on some unhealed, not ready to look at themselves. Because anybody that sit around talking about other folk all damn day, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, and you need help, and you need to figure out why you will never pick that mirror up and look at yourself and say, God, I've gotten so disconnected from God. I'm so disconnected from spirit. I'm so disconnected from who I truly am. I am a God. I'm an extension of God. I'm a goddess, and I need to be walking in that. But I'm not walking in that if I'm always on the phone gossiping, talking, and carrying on and keeping up shit and keeping up entanglements and drama. Okay? Heart upside down, cold. Because how can you become free when you always in some drama? Okay? Don't go back. Go towards the light. Because if you stay the course, when you get to the end, you're going to see why. You're going to see why it was so important. You know what I'm saying? But you got to enjoy the journey. Like they said yesterday, or like the card came out yesterday when I did the affirmations of the week. Enjoy the process of getting to the end. But when you get to the end and you find that lover that's really and that husband, that wife that's really gonna love you, or that that peace and the elevation that you're gonna get just from staying away from the drama on the job, or drama in the family and the ex-friend group or whatever, because you just gotta be mindful now of the current friend. I don't want to call it a current friend group. I don't want to term it as that, because that's not really a friend group if all y'all do is talk about people. You know what I'm saying? We are supposed to be maturing and growing up, okay? If you're talking about other people all the time, look in the mirror, because there's something with you that you don't like, that you're always focusing on somebody else's stuff, okay? Stay the course, you guys. Stay out of the drama. Stay from going back, because these people haven't changed. If you keep going, the light is going to be at the end of the tunnel, and you're going to be able to celebrate, and you're going to be able to tell people, thank God that I didn't go back, that I didn't do this foolishness. All right? So that's the message that I have for you guys on this first day. If you liked anything, resonated with you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if there's anything I can do for you guys, I've been trying to be more cognizant as well. My clients, I'm like, hey, can I get y'all to do a review for me? So if you've been a client of mine and I ain't hit you yet, I'm coming for you. If you can do one on Facebook for me on the Manifestation Goddess LLC, do me a review. Help me build that page. And if you are not following me on Facebook, manifestationgoddessllc.com, please do so. Instagram as well. All right. I love you guys so much. May the love of God just cover you and keep you safe and protected. That is my prayer. Y'all have a great day, night.